Looking back, I think he just did everything right. He had his priorities straight. He was first his faith, and he was the leader in our household. And he was a loyal friend. He was an amazing husband, and he was an incredible father. We met in the summer of '94 at Camp Longhorn, which is a summer camp in Burnet, Texas, and we were both counselors. And that's where we got to know each other, and the love story began immediately. It was absolutely love at first sight. In fact, if you ask my mother, I actually called her from camp and said, I think I'm gonna marry this man. You know, Vance was an active, healthy, 43-year-old, amazing husband, loving father of 3. I think he missed maybe 3 days of work in 10 years. When you look at the summer of 2014, there were absolutely no signs, no warning signs, no concerns. He was feeling great, he was acting great, he was the happiest he had been. Monday, July 28th. I was dead asleep. I normally sleep with my phone on silent. Anyone that needs me can call my home phone. Anyone that knew us, that would need us, would call my home phone. I guess God knew that I needed my phone on that morning. And I woke up to my phone, an unknown number, and the voice on the other end of the line said, "Is this Amy LeCrone?" And I said, "Yes."
But I had to let her know that her husband that she loves dearly just had a heart attack and is on his way fighting for his life at the hospital. And the life that she has always known has just changed in a moment.
I said to Brett, "Do not stop." I said, "He has 3 young children. Do not stop."
When we got the call from EMS, what we understood was that we had a guy who was found down and was brought to us very unstable.
Vance always went to work out very early. Luckily, he was not alone. He was in the gym with one other lady. She said he was working out hard. He had been on the treadmill probably 30 or 40 minutes. And he had gotten off the treadmill and he moved to the floor to do his floor workout. And he just went down in the middle of a push-up. No warning sign.
That's what makes heart attacks so difficult. Heart attacks are a result of plaque rupture. So, for example, if a person has a blocked artery to begin with, and suddenly that blocked artery clots off and shuts the entire artery off.
They fixed his heart. So the waiting game came, and we were just waiting for him to wake up. Friday morning, the nurse just kind of looked at me and asked if I was okay, and I couldn't put my finger on it, but I just knew today felt different. And about 3 o'clock Friday, they called for a family meeting, and they gave us the results of the tests from on Friday. We knew why he wasn't waking up. Everything that made Vance who he was no longer there. If you look at American Heart's guidelines, the chain of survival is you call 911, you start immediate CPR, and you use an AED.
Cardiac arrest is loss of pulse, right? And if it's from a lethal arrhythmia that has caused the cardiac arrest, you must correct the lethal arrhythmia. And that's where an AED comes in.
Bystander CPR increases positive outcomes, any way you look at it. If somebody is initiating patient care prior to our arrival, doing CPR with compressions, administering an AED, or doing a Heimlich maneuver for somebody choking, it's going to increase the odds of survival.
Immediately, I felt that we needed to raise awareness for CPR and AED education. There was no question in my mind. In fact, Vance was certified to teach others CPR. So Helping Hearts was born. I think literally in a matter of 3 weeks, we had a huge event planned. What we were able to do in that Saturday, beginning of December 2014, felt right. And we had planned this event outside, and the day before when we were setting it up, the rain was predicted. And I looked up as I loaded my car with items we were getting over to set up for the event. There was a big old rainbow in the sky. And I knew Vance was saying, I'm here and you're doing what I want you to do.
We're going to be able to touch, with her work and the work of the American Heart Association, lots of people, to hopefully others won't have to go through what Amy did.
In pure Vance fashion, it's never about him. It'd be about everyone else. And if I can help raise awareness and educate one person that is in a situation that can help someone have a different outcome than I did, then he would say that was worth it.